have just been out to the shops. The weather is not great, but it's all good training. I am in Chamonix. Yesterday I arrived, was in Geneva on Friday, and yesterday I had a really great time training with a friend of mine. It was a really nice day in Chamonix. I thought there was going to be lots of snow. It was actually fine on the valley floor, and yeah, heading out today. I'm just here for a quick weekend, which is really nice. I thought while I'm here I'm going to do a long run today. I'm running in the Speedcross 6. They're my favourite shoe, and certainly for the moment, and I've always loved the Speedcross series. I'm going to run out in the Speedcross 6 today, and I thought, you know what, while I'm doing that, I'll take you a little bit with me. I think what I'll probably do is run, because I want to really focus on actually running in. The weather's not great, and while doing that I will maybe do a bit of a voiceover after, just to talk about the shoe a little bit. See it in action, and yeah, it's an awesome shoe for these kind of conditions. There's a little bit of snow on the trail, it's wet, and yeah, the rock can be quite slippery and the path can be a little bit treacherous, so these are the perfect shoes for that kind of thing. Really comfy for a longer run as well. I'm going for like a mid-length today. I reckon we'll do about I don't know, between 20-25, see how we feel. Good for training this time of year. I've got a race coming up in December that's just a half marathon in the UK, but it's good to just keep ticking and planning my big races for next year, see what projects come up, but I've got some ideas, and yeah, so this is a great opportunity to go out. Weather's not great, but it's good to train in that kind of thing, and try the Speedcross 6 out today. The Salomon Speedcross 6, I love them. A bit more of a detailed look of them there. They are my kind of go-to shoe in this kind of terrain and temperament. Is that the right word? Certainly for this weather. Temperature. So as you can see here, the ground is pretty varied. We've got some harder ground, some softer ground, and also bits of snow, and it rained all day. And when the conditions are a bit like this, you want something with good traction. So these have a 5mm lug depth, which is like having a lightweight tractor tread on the bottom of your shoes. And with the 10mm heel drop, you've got some really good control and stability. If we have a little look at the shoe in a tiny bit more detail, as you can see, the quick lace system, good tracking on the bottom of the shoes, good tread, and they're just a really comfy shoe. These aren't the Gore-Tex version, but my feet actually largely kept pretty dry, or at least they dried really quickly when it was gross. Today has been pretty slow moving. This is like some of the most grisly conditions I've had for a while after such a good summer. Kind of paying for a bit now in the UK and in the Alps. Quite cold, and although funnily enough the temperature didn't look so cold today, but yeah, quite cold. Trying to hold my phone still. I have to move hands actually. Oh, sorry. I'm wearing quite a lot of layers, and yeah, trying to keep my hands steady. But yeah, Speedcross 6, I've dealt with all conditions today. Rock, harder surface, rain, flooding, snow, handles it all. And the best thing is it handles wet rock, which is not always easy to find in a shoe. So happy days. Now, if I told you I was filming this back in Chamonix, you would believe me, I imagine, given that I've got a woolly hat on and a coat. But I'm actually in the UK, it's just absolutely freezing. I didn't really finish the video, it kind of abruptly ended, so I just wanted to kind of summarise for a second. Speedcross 6, absolutely phenomenal shoe. I know I'm gonna say that. I think you could argue, oh, she's a Salomon ambassador, but honestly, I wouldn't run and ultimately race in a shoe that I didn't trust. I'm gonna race in the Speedcross 6 next weekend in the UK. I'm gonna be running on the South Downs half marathon. It's very likely to be kind of muddy. I'm hoping not snow like Chamonix, but you never know. And it's a great shoe. It's good if it's technical rock, it's good if it's mud. It's just a good all-rounder. I love the Speedcross range, and the Speedcross 6 does not disappoint. It's also quite similar to the other shoes in the range. I hate it if a shoe changes too much in the sort of evolutions of the shoe, but this stays consistent. It's just a bit better. A shoe that, if I, fingers crossed, get a place on the UTMB next year, 170k in the Alps, this is a shoe that I'd take with me, and it's a shoe that I'd run in and race in. So really recommend it. Speedcross isn't for everybody, but if you do like a shoe with a bit more control, a bit more sturdiness, it does have some good cushioning, but it just really keeps your ankle in place. That's how I find it, in my opinion. And yeah, one I highly recommend. So do check it out, and I hope you've had a great week, and I will catch you in the next video.